Hi, people, you're welcome to another beautiful episode of Maxi Health, where your health comes first. And today promises to be very exciting and informative. As usual on Maxi Health, we bring you to you the Ask Your Doctor segment, the doctor's perspective, the you and your diet, and of course, not forgetting the fitness corner. Stay tuned, don't go nowhere, as I'll be right back. My name is Dr. Margaret, your host on the program. Welcome back. You're still watching Maxi Health, where your health comes first. And this is the Ask Your Doctor segment of the program. Stay tuned, the program. We'll be right back. Welcome back. You're still watching Maxi Health, where your health comes first. And this is the Ask Your Doctor segment of the program. Of course, as we all know, on Ask Your Doctor segment, we give you responses to the questions and emails you have sent to us during the week. And for this week, my very first question says, Doctor, good day. I'm a man of 37 years with 3 children. Have been experiencing quick ejaculation and itching in my body, and my wife has white discharge after intercourse. Which medicine can we take? All right, good enough. You've told us all that you're going through quick ejaculation, itching, and your wife has whitish discharge. Now, we don't prescribe medications to you on the program. But first and foremost, what I would advise you to do, from what you have said, because of the itching, I'll be advising that both yourself and your wife should run a culture test. So for yourself, you should run a semen culture and let your wife run a swab culture test. Now, because your wife is still having whitish discharge, we won't be able to detect physically to know if she actually has an infection or not until when she goes to run a swab culture test. So let both of you run a culture test, and when the results are out, you can get in touch with us, okay? Thank you so much. My next question says, hello, doctor. My period does not run completely. It runs for 2 days and continues after some days. It was never like this before. What should I do? All right, good question. So apparently you didn't tell us how old you are, but I'm sure, of course, you're an adult. So now before, probably maybe you used to have 4 days or 5 days, but now it has reduced to 2 days. Definitely there's something wrong somewhere. So the first 2 tests I would advise you to do is you need to run a swab culture and run an hormonal profile test. I'm sure a lot of people will be wondering, why is doctor always telling us to go and run tests? Because that's the only way we can confirm exactly what is wrong with you. You understand? The fact that you have told us, okay, this is what is wrong with you, and probably that is what is wrong with A, does not mean what is wrong with the symptom you have and B2 also have might be the same. The symptoms might be the same, but it might be different things that both of you are going through. So these are the reasons why I always advise that it's best for you to do what? To always run tests. So please, madam, run an hormonal profile test and a swab culture test, because normally, if before you used to have 4 and 5 days and now it's 2 days, definitely there's something wrong somewhere. It's either you have an infection or you have issue with your hormones, okay? All right, my next question says, please, doctor, help me out. I did D and C in the month of June last year. Up till now, I am yet to see my period. Wow, that's a long time. That is why we advise that if you know you're not ready, abstain. Abstinence is best for you if you know you're not ready for childbearing, okay? But now she's done it, but it's taken too long since June last year until now, you have still not seen your period. My dear, please run an hormonal profile test and see a doctor immediately, okay? Or pick the number on the screen and feel free to talk to us, okay? Next question says, hello, doctor. My semen analysis shows that there is no semen count. I really do not know what to do, ma. Is there any remedy or cure for this? Or is this how I will live my life? No, my darling brother, you're not going to live your life like this. You are just going through a challenge. Now, for people that have this no semen count, we call such condition as a spaniel. So because of what you're going through, definitely it's going to be difficult for you to be able to pregnate a woman. But of course, there's solutions to it. That's the good news. So now, right now, Since you have already done a test and you know that you have a condition called azoospermia, there are different reasons why a man can be having azoospermia, which we don't know yet until I will advise you to please give me a call. Let's talk one-on-one so that at least definitely I'm sure you must have been doing 1 or 2 tests. I'll be able to know if there are tests that are necessary for you to have done or you haven't done the right test, okay? So do not worry about this. This is the solution to it, and definitely you're going to have your own children soon in Jesus' name, okay? All right, my last question for today says, good day, doctor. I have staphylococcus infection and I am pregnant. Can it be treated? Wow. I have to tell you this, that congratulations to you. You have staphylococcus and you're pregnant. This is truly God. This is true God's glory. But basically, what I would advise you to do right now is that I don't know how many months your pregnancy is, how far you've gone in your pregnancy. If you're still in your first trimester, I will tell you to just hold on, basically. But from your second trimester, please try and see a doctor immediately for proper treatment so that there won't be anything that will obstruct you from having a safe delivery or anything that will, so that you're able to carry you, and also so that you're able to carry your pregnancy till full time, okay? So basically, what I would advise you to do is once you're running into your second trimester, make sure you're seeing a doctor immediately for them to be able to start giving you the right treatment for staphylococcus, okay? I wish you a safe delivery and you're going to carry your pregnancy till full time by God's grace. All right, that is how much I can take today on today's segment of Ask Your Doctor. Stay tuned, the program continues shortly. Welcome back. You're still watching Maxi Health, where your health comes first. And right away, we'll be joining Doctor on Doctor's Perspective segment. Stay tuned. The program will be right back.
Welcome to Doctor's Perspective on Maxi Health. What we want to discuss is PCOS. People call it PCOS. Polycystic ovarian syndrome. Let me explain to you what does that mean. You see, when a woman has hormonal imbalance, this hormonal imbalance can cause the ovary not to produce eggs. You see, producing egg means for a woman to produce egg that will drop at their mid-cycle, which means the sperm will fertilize. So now, if you are talking about polycystic ovarian syndrome, if an endocrine disorder of women, whereby their fertility hormone is not balanced, many things can cause their hormones not to be balanced. Women can cause their hormone not to be balanced herself. For example now, if you are taking drugs, medications, injections, for you not to get pregnant or for you to prevent pregnancy, this will destabilize your hormones and your hormone will not be balanced. At the end of the day, the ovary will not produce eggs. You will be very happy that you achieve your aim of not getting pregnant that month. When you do this repeatedly, your ovary or your body senses it that I think this is normal thing as supposed to be done. So even when you are not taking those things, your hormones would have been destabilized, will not balance itself. Then your ovary will not produce egg. But in case of polycystic ovarian syndrome, it means ovary produces many eggs, and none of them will mature to be a dominant follicle that will be ready for sperm to be fertilized. That is what we call PCOS. And unless you do tests, you may not know. I will tell you, how do you know that you have PCOS? It's very simple. What you just need to do is, you need to go and do LH and FSH, luteinizing hormone and follicle stimulating hormone. Some professionals said you can do it second or third day of your menstrual cycle. Then you do what we call anti-malarial hormones. These results of these 3 hormones will be used to evaluate you if you have PCOS. You could have PCOS in your hormones, it will not be balanced. You could have PCOS in your ovaries too, your ovarian reserve too. If you do LHFSA, you can do other hormones like prolactin and progesterone with those two. But the result, the pattern of results that you have when you get your LH and FSH results will let you know whether you have PCOS or not. When you have a pattern of results that look like your LH result is about 3 times value of the FSH. Let me put it in a way you understand. When the result of your FSH to your LH is like ratio 1 to 3, which means if the FSH is 3, your LH will be around 9. That means you have PCOS. If you do AMH, which is necessary for you to do the two together, that means your LH, your AMH result, the best result is from 1 to 3.5 nanogram per ml. And if your result is above 3.5, it means you have PCOS. What does that mean? It means the hormone that is not balanced has affected the quality of eggs that you are producing. At that point in time, nobody, when your AMH is very high, nobody can determine the quality of eggs you are producing, because at that point in time, the follicle will not develop very well. So, if you listen to me now, you find out that means from your hormonal test, LH and FSH, and from your AMH, you can determine whether you have PCOS or not. If you have a result that look like the ratio FSH to LH is 1 to 3, then you should know that you have PCOS. If you have PCOS in your LH and FSH, but your AMH is very normal, fall within 1 to 3.5, your case is very simple. It means the hormonal imbalance that you have do not affect the quality of eggs that your ovary is producing, which means if your professional places you on a very good treatment, you are going to get out of that problem very quickly. But if you have your LH and FSH, the result pattern look like you have PCOS, and your AMH too is very high, then you have a bigger problem in your hands. That means the hormonal imbalance that you have has affected the quality of eggs in your ovary. You need to be properly treated, because if you're not being treated and you continue to take any drugs or injections that can stimulate you to produce egg, you end up either you have what we call follicular cyst, or you have ovarian cyst or demonic cyst. These are the things that could result from you taking all these drugs that can stimulate ovary without you knowing whether your hormone is balanced or not. The third scenario, you have your hormone being balanced, but in your AMH, you have a value that is above 3.5. That is a serious case. So you need to properly be treated. PCOS doesn't allow women to get pregnant. And the reason being that your ovary is not producing any egg to be matured, to be dominant, to be released for sperm to fertilize. So if you don't know what the PCOS look like, I've told you how you can know. These are the symptoms of PCOS. One, there's something we call hyperandrogenism. Hyperandrogenism is when a woman has a testosterone, a man's hormone in his blood, That means his body will be behaving as if he's a man. For such women, they have low libido, they don't have interest in sex. Some of them, even when they're having sex with their husband, sex look like a task to them. They don't want it. When they see their fellow women coming closer, when they see their husband coming closer to them, their husband look, because their body is feeling like a man. Then the husband is a man. Then they get irritated. Those people don't like sex. They don't want to hear. Even when they are sleeping with their husband, they are just sleeping with their husband just for them to get pregnant. Hyperandrogenism is not too good. How do you investigate whether you fall into these categories of women? Go and do testosterone, which means when you have your test, LHFSA, prolactin, progesterone, AMH, add testosterone to it if you have that kind of a feelings. Another symptoms is alopecia, whereby the hair will just be falling off on their head. You will see somebody that just brush the hair like this, you just feel the fact that the hair is cutting off. Another one is acne, whereby you see they thought it is pimples on their faces, but it's not pimples on their faces, it's acne. So this is a sign that you may have PCOS. Other symptom is you see some women, although some it get to a point doesn't affect them to get pregnant too. But if you are waiting on God and you could see small beard, ears, so small ear, that means you need to be checked whether you are not having PCOS. These are the signs that you may see if you have PCOS. Some other prominent sign is irregular menstrual period or pressure period become scanty. Then at times, the number of days of menstrual period will not complete. PCOS is a disease of endocrine organ in a woman. What do you need to do? Go to laboratory, run tests, let them check all these parameters hormone, submit the result to professionals so that they can interpret and use it to get you treated. My name is Wojade Kende Samuel. I'm the fertility scientist at Abin Fertility and Andrology. Till I come your way next time, keep watching Doctor's Perspective on Maxi. Bye.
Welcome back. As we all know, keep looking good is good business. And that is why in no time we're going to be joining our fitness instructor on Fitness Corner. Stay tuned, the program will be right back.
Araba ni bàbá, ẹni abálábà ni bàbá. OSBC Television Channel 32 UHF, Star Times 113 àti Free TV 502. Pẹ̀lú èèkàn ayélujára